Do you chew it or suck it? Hi, I'm Beryl, and this is my second Snacks Around the World episode that are all homemade. This video is sponsored by Bokksu, a Japanese snack box. The artist today is Kate Powell. She is from the north of England, but currently living in Scotland. She says that she really likes using colored pencils, which definitely brings a different style to her art. And a lot of what influences her is the natural beauty in the world and using her art as a platform to talk about it. I'm leaving a link in the description to where you can check out her work. Okay, we have 5 snacks today, so let's get snacking.
Hi everybody, my name is Vanessa. I am 17 years old and I live in Accra, Ghana. And the snack I'm going to talk to you about today is condensed milk toffee. They are just basically these little logs of goodness that you can get anywhere, anytime, no matter what. They are basically just condensed milk and margarine. They are not that complicated. Anyone can make them really. This dish holds a really special place in my heart because it was the first thing I ever made and it was really good and I have loved it ever since. I hope you enjoy it. I have no idea where it came from. Honestly, I'm sure it came from colonial times because condensed milk is not a normal thing we eat here, but it's very important to this dish and I really like it. So I hope you do too.
Okay, we're starting with my condensed milk toffee from Ghana. Uh-oh. Is this gonna pull my teeth out? This was definitely fun to make, but exhausting. My arms were so tired by the end of it because truly, if you stop stirring, the condensed milk will burn. Oh my god. I'm so tired. Ooh, this is hard. I don't really eat much toffee. Do you chew it or suck it? Suck it. I made candy. That's pretty cool. It definitely tastes like condensed milk. The nutmeg has it's weird, I have to talk with my mouth full now. I don't know how to do this. Okay. Definitely the condensed milk flavor is there. It's really, really nice. It's not too sweet. The nutmeg, honestly, I like it. It's giving it kind of warm winter vibes. It's got it's very hard. And I don't know, I guess I've seen some toffee saltwater. Oh wait, that's taffy, not toffee. I can't chew it. If I chew it, I'm gonna rip out my fillings. This is definitely a very simple thing to make. All of the recipes said that once you make this, you can keep it for over a month, just in an airtight jar, which is super nice. And this was half a can of condensed milk and it made quite a good amount of the toffee. Oh, it's getting a little softer. I think you treat this like a hard candy and then yeah. As long as you're willing to just kind of.
Hi Beryl, I'm Sangeetha and I'm talking to you from Chennai in Tamil Nadu, India. When it comes to snacks, we love something that is salty, spicy and crunchy at the same time. A snack that we like to make very often at home is spicy fried peanuts. In Tamil, we call it kara kadalai. Kara is spicy and kadalai is peanuts or groundnuts as we call them here. I love the snack because it's so easy to put together and so versatile. If you're allergic to peanuts, you can swap this out for almonds or cashews and it would still turn out great. And I have a lot of fond memories with this snack. As a child, every Sunday my mother would make this as part of Sunday lunch and she would store them in the morning in an airtight box. My brother and I would sneak into the kitchen and eat most of it up and without her knowing. At lunchtime she would open the box and find that most of it is gone. It's very popular in India. We have this when we're watching a match or watching a movie with friends and family. It's a very versatile snack and I hope you try this. It's super simple to make and I hope you all love this as much as we do. Thank you.
Peanuts. I mean, this is a snack, right? However, obviously we have the Indian twist of tons of awesome spices and my favorite, curry leaves. Sangeetha in the video was like saying that she was wearing special earrings for it. So Sangeetha, I am also wearing some of my favorite earrings to match yours, kind of. I don't think that I've ever roasted my own peanuts before. I always just buy them like flavored. Spicy and salty. I also put a squeeze of lemon, and the lemon is really nice. I think roasting your own nuts is something that we're all sleeping on. Buying raw nuts is actually pretty cheap. This was very quick to do, and obviously this will keep for like quite a long time, and you can put any flavors you want on it. And if you wanted to go with this kind of like Indian style, it's super basic. You just need like turmeric and red chili powder. Do you think I can eat the curry leaf? Yes. Ooh. Ooh. That is good. Oh man, I just love curry leaves. I've said that before, but they have such amazing flavor. Wow, just like a crispy fried curry leaf. We need to focus on the peanuts. Peanuts are definitely one of those snacks that you kind of mindlessly munch on in like a good way, but I'm already thirsty. My one like tip from the chef is that if you're gonna do something like this, turn off the heat when you add the spices, because then you risk burning them if you don't. And the spices being burned, like it's not gonna taste good. Like you're not gonna have a good time. I don't eat that many nuts in my day-to-day, but when I do, they're roasted and they're flavored just like this. Before we do the next snack, let's just do a quick word from our sponsor, Bokksu. Oops. This is the holiday box. Let's do that again. This one is the holiday box because right now it's the holidays. And it looks like the majority of these snacks are from Hokkaido, which is Japan's northernmost island. Bokksu is a monthly subscription box that delivers Japanese snacks and tea pairings straight from Japan to your door. One of my favorite things is that they partner with family-owned businesses in Japan, and they have these amazing documentaries on their website, which is really what drew me into the brand in the first place. I've never been to Hokkaido, but I have been to Japan for my honeymoon, and I did make a video about it if you want to watch. It's very cute. There is so much stuff in here. Like, it keeps going. Jeez, my knees, man. All right, we're gonna try this one. Oh my god, yeah. It's like a French fried chip, and it's not like a potato chip, it's different. Yum. The booklet goes through all the different snacks, whether or not they're vegetarian, if there are any allergens in them. You can use my code BERYL, and it will give you $20 off your subscription if you're interested. Okay, let's have some more snacks. I'm taking these.
My name is Parnian and I'm from Iran, and currently I'm living in the Netherlands. Today the dish I want to introduce is called Kashke Bademjan. Kashke is a drained salty yogurt and Bademjan means eggplant. Kashke Bademjan is a dip that you serve warm next to warm breads. If you cannot find Kashke, you can also use plant-based yogurt if you want to have a vegan version of the food, or just Greek yogurt to give the dip the creaminess that it needs. We also eat fresh herbs next to it. It's a famous dish in Iran, and everybody likes it, as far as I know. We usually eat it at our parties or gatherings, so it's a favorite dish for me because it brings those memories back, so it's nice to have it here as well every now and then. But the thing is that it takes a little bit of time to make it, and unless you have all the ingredients fried beforehand and you have it in the freezer and you just take it out and mix them. I think everyone should try this dish because it's a nice way to try kashke, and kashke is one of my favorite things to have as a snack. Non-Iranians usually don't like it because it's salty, but it's really nice when you make a dish out of it, and we have a few dishes with kashke. I like to make this dish when I'm craving for something greasy because it's greasy and full of flavor, and also I love mint, so when the combination comes together, it's just, it's really nice for me.
This, honestly, I'm very intrigued by because of the addition of the yogurt. I could not find Kashke, but in the recipe, it gave a lot of options for substitutions, so I put some lemon juice and some yogurt in it to give it like that sour, thick creaminess. It smells amazing. Even though I have a cold and I am having trouble smelling things, I can still smell this. Oh yeah. Ooh, The mint also is really nice. Oh my God, my nose is so stuffed. I've been battling a cold for so long now. This has like a bit of a sour taste, but then the mint brings this like really big pop of freshness. I love that it's warm. It's honestly really different and really special. If you can't find those long Chinese eggplants, you also can use a more traditional English egg. Is it an English eggplant? The fat eggplants, not the skinny long ones. Also, the crispy onions and garlic that I put on top of this is awesome. One thing that I'm definitely realizing is if you want to know a country, you need to get into their dips. Because the more dips you have from more countries, you get a good sense of like the flavor profiles that people like and the vegetables that are commonly used. I also think dips are fun because you can keep them in the fridge, put them on salads, put them on sandwiches. Uh-oh. Oh God. Excuse me. You can put them on salads, you can put them on sandwiches, you can put them on top of a protein like tofu or chicken and bake it. I mean, the possibilities are endless. You can also eat it as a dip.
Hi Beryl, hi world. My name is Adriana and I am half Chilean, half Guatemalan, but I live in Los Angeles. The snack that I love that I wanted to share with you is called tostadas. They're from Guatemala and it is a corn tortilla that's fried and then topped with either a tomato sauce, refried beans, or guacamole, and then you can top that with dried cheese and parsley. They only take a few minutes to make and they're very simple to assemble. It's a very common after-school snack back in Guatemala. It's a snack that's also very close to my heart. It reminds me of my grandma. My family spends Saturdays at my grandparents' house. We usually have lunch and then we'll spend the afternoon playing cards and watching movies, and my grandma always gives us tostadas as a snack. It's something that I really miss now that I'm not living at home, and it definitely reminds me of my grandma.
Okay, I have my trio of Guatemalan Tostadas, and I have to say this. So I made them the first time, and then a little bird came into the kitchen and snacked on them. So I made it again, but these, they're a little crunchier than the first round, which I feel like might be okay, but if there's a loud crunch, blame my husband. It was good though. I was looking a little bit into the history of tostadas because obviously I've had them before in Mexico, and it looks like they were kind of invented around 2,000 years ago in the city of Oaxaca in Mexico. But obviously there's a lot of movement and a lot of trade around these countries in Central America, so you'll see a lot of similar dishes between them all. I think my biggest takeaway from this is what to do with my leftover tortilla shells before they go stale, or even after they go stale. This is such a smart idea. I never thought to put them in the oven and then crisp them up and boom, you've got a tostada. As far as ease of replication, this might be the easiest snack that I made for sure. Definitely like, you can just make this in like 5 minutes. I feel like I have really struggled to eat it on camera though. That's cool for me. I would also like to acknowledge that I haven't touched my hair once, because I put it up.
Sveiki visi. My name is Marija and I am a Lithuanian living in Belgium. My favorite easy snack from home is something called Kepta Duona, or fried rye bread in English. In essence, Kepta Duona is fried slices of bread rubbed in fresh garlic and seasoned with salt. It's It's a very savory and salty and garlicky kind of a snack, as you can imagine, and it's the perfect finger food. You can also make a cheese sauce to put over it if you're feeling extra adventurous. This dish is very popular in Lithuania, and you will find it in most bars back at home, and I suspect in neighboring countries too. It's a great snack on its own, but it really shines when accompanied by a cold pint of refreshing lager. I tend to make it when I'm home watching rugby or a football match, or when I'm having people over, or just when I feel a bit homesick and I fancy something extremely savoury. I think it's the perfect quick snack for those who prefer savoury over sweet, as I do. This dish reminds me of home and all of the good times I had hanging out with my family and friends. The smell of fresh Kepta Duona is unmissable and unmistakable, and it just takes me back. I recommend Kepta Duona to everyone who loves savoury snacks and fancies trying something new, easy but quite different.
Okay, final snack. I have the deep fried bread with a cheese. Oh my gosh, I forgot my drink. So I don't actually have any beer, but my husband has gotten into making his own hard cider. So, cheers. I mean, whew, uh-oh. I don't think I've ever had a deep fried bread dipped in cheese like this. Ooh. Yeah. Well, that might be one of the most delicious things I've ever had. It's garlic. You know what it is? It's cheesy garlic bread. But like the bread has a lot more flavor because it's a dark rye bread. I also realized that the cheese, when I filmed it, had like hardened a little bit, so I re-softened it. It's so soft. Mixing a little bit of the QP mayonnaise in with the cheese, genius. Honestly, actually, Richard, good job. This is great. What do you guys think of my little chicken? I got it in Mexico. This is something fun that I learned, which might be super obvious, but in different languages, animals make different noises. So like in English, a pig says oink, and in Russian, a pig says rhu. A dog in English says ruff, and a dog in Russian says gaf. So here's a question in your language, and what language is it, but like what noises does a cow make and what noise does a cat make? I can totally see how this is like the most perfect bar food. And just like, I could eat this at home now very easily. I wonder what the difference between deep frying this and just like toasting the bread would be. I mean, probably just like slightly not as good, but I think that you could just toast it as well. It's all about that cheese dip, I think. Don't forget that there is another snack video, and you should probably also check out this one because it's a good one. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Cheers.